In this lecture, we will discuss differential protection of transformer. This scheme is used to provide protection against face-to-face fault and earth fault. Now, in order to obtain the differential protection scheme for any equipment to be protected, we have to place CTs on both sides of that equipment to be protected, and then we have to connect the secondaries of respective CTs to the overcurrent relays through the pilot wires such that currents in the pilot wires flow in the same direction. See here, this is a star delta transformer 11 kV by 33 kV star delta transformer. That is, here the primary winding of transformer is star connected and the secondary winding of transformer is delta connected, and we have placed CTs on the primary side of transformer which are delta connected here, and CTs on the secondary side of transformer which are star connected, star grounded, and then the respective secondaries. See, this is R phase CT secondary and this is R phase CT secondary of secondary side. These are connected through the overcurrent relay through the pilot wires. These green wires are pilot wires. This phase is connected to this phase through pilot wires, and overcurrent relay is connected across equipotential point. This is a step-up transformer 11 kV by 33 kV. Therefore, currents on primary side and currents on secondary sides are different. So, if we select the CTs of primary side and CTs of secondary side of same CT ratio, then what happens? Under normal operating conditions also, the current in the pilots are different, and therefore a differential current flows under normal operating condition, and relay will operate for normal conditions also. So in order to have same current in the pilot wires, same currents means same magnitude of current in the pilot wires as well as same phase angle of the current in the pilot wires, we have to choose the CT ratios of primary and secondaries such that the current in the pilot wire should be same under normal operating conditions, and the phase angle can be compensated by selecting the proper connections of CTs. That is, here the primary side CTs are connected in delta and secondary side CTs are connected in star, because we know that a star delta transformer or a delta star transformer creates phase shifts in the primary side voltages and secondary side voltages. So to compensate that phase shift, we have to choose the CT connections opposite to that of transformer connection. That is, here the primary side of transformer is star connected, so we have to choose the delta connection of CTs on the primary side. Here the secondary side of transformer is delta connected, so we have to choose star connection of CTs on the secondary side. So by selecting proper CT ratios, we can adjust the magnitude of current in the pilot wire, and by selecting proper CT connections, that is delta or star, we can compensate the phase difference of the current in the pilot wires. So for different configurations of power transformer, if the power transformer is a delta star connected, then the CT connections required are star delta. If the power transformer is star delta, then CT connections required are delta star. If the power transformer are star star, then CT connections required are delta delta. Now we will see one example on selection of CT ratio and CT connections. A 3-phase 11 kV by 132 kV delta star connected power transformer is to be protected by differential protection scheme. The cities placed on LV side have current ratio of 500 by 5. What must be the current ratio of the cities on HV side, and also draw the protection scheme. As this is a delta star transformer, I have drawn here a delta star transformer. This is the delta connected primary winding of the power transformer. This is star connected secondary winding of the power transformer. The transformer rated as 11 kV by 132 kV delta star. Then I have placed CTs on primary side and CTs on secondary side. As this is a delta star transformer, so as per table, for a delta star power transformer, we have to select CT connections as star delta. So on delta side of the power transformer, I have make the CT connections as a star, and on star side of power transformer, the CTs I have select as a delta connection. Now let us assume that IL1 is the line current. IL1 is the line current flowing in the primary of the power transformer, and IL2 is the line current flowing in the secondary of power transformer. IL1 line current in primary winding of transformer, and IL2 is the line current in secondary winding of transformer. Also, the CTs on low voltage side have CT ratio of 500 by 5. Low voltage side of this transformer is 11 kV. That is, on primary side, the CTs have a ratio of 500 by 5. So we know that for any power transformer, if losses are ignored, then input power is equals to output power. So input power can be represented as root 3 VL1 IL1, and is equals to output power is root 3 VL2 IL2. So root 3 into 11 kV IL1 is equals to root 3 into 132 kV into IL2. Now, as the CT on low voltage side are given as 500 by 5, so we can assume that maximum of 500 ampere can flow in the primary of the transformer. Maximum of 500 ampere we can assume in the primary of power transformer. So if we assume IL1 current as 500, then what will be the IL2? IL2 will be root 3 into 11 into 500 divided by root 3 divided by 132. This comes out to be IL2 as 41.66 ampere. That is, the current flowing in the secondary of power transformer is 41.66 ampere. Now as we assume IL1 as a 500, then that 500 ampere flows in the primary of the CT, primary of this CT, and therefore a 5 ampere current reflects in the secondary winding of this CT. Now as this CT is star connected, so same 5 ampere current will come into the pilot wire. Same 5 ampere current will come into the pilot wire. Okay. Now, and for under normal operating conditions, this relay should not trip. Therefore, same 5 ampere current should be present in this pilot wire also. Same 5 ampere current should come from this secondary side CT also. So this 5 ampere current, if we see, this is a line current for this delta connected CT. For this delta connected CT, the 5 ampere current will be the line current, and if we, for that the phase current will be 5 upon root 3. So 5 upon root 3 will be the phase current flowing in the secondary winding of delta connected CT. So the phase current of CT will be 5 upon root 3 on the delta connections of the CT. Therefore, the CT ratio for the CTs on HV side will be 41.66 upon 5 by root 3, or it is 72.15 by 5 ampere. That is this root 3 multiplied by 41.66. So 72.15 by 5 ampere CT will be required on high voltage side of the power transformer. Let us take another example. A 3-phase 11 by 33 kV star delta connected power transformer is protected by differential protection scheme. The CTs on low voltage side have a CT ratio of 400 by 5. What must be the ratio of CTs on the HV side? Draw the schematic diagram for differential protection scheme. See, this transformer is a star delta type transformer 11 by 33 kV. That is star side, that is 11 kV is the low voltage side which is connected in star, and 33 kV is a high voltage, that is secondary side, and it is connected in delta. So as per the table, so this primary winding of the transformer is star, therefore CTs placed on the primary side will be delta connection CTs, and the CTs placed on the secondary side is star connected CTs, and the respective pilot wires are connected, and at equipotential points relays are connected. Now the CTs on LV side have a CT ratio of 400 by 5. LV side of this transformer is primary side, that is 11 kV, and its CT ratio is given as 400 by 5. So if we assume IL1 is the current flowing through primary side of this transformer and IL2 is the line current flowing in secondary side of this transformer, then we know that for a power transformer, if losses are ignored, then input power is equals to output power, that is root 3 times VL1 IL1 is equals to root 3 times VL2 IL2. VL1 is 11 kV, VL2 is 132 kV, and the CT ratios on low voltage side are given as 400 by 5. So if we assume maximum of 400 ampere is flowing in the low voltage side, that is primary side of primary winding of this power transformer, that is we will assume IL1 as a 400 ampere, then we can find IL2 using this. So IL2 will be 133.33 ampere. Now as these CTs on this primary side low voltage side are connected in delta, therefore if 400 ampere flows in the primary of this CT, if 5 ampere current flows in the secondary of this CT, but as these are the delta connected, so the current in the line will be 5 into root 3. 5 into root 3 will flow in the pilot. So in order to have same current in the remaining pilot wire, same 5 root 3 ampere current will flow through this pilot wire. So for that, in this side, secondary side, these CTs are star connected, so same 5 root 3 ampere current will act as a line current and phase current for this star connected CTs. So therefore the CT ratio for the CTs on the HV side, CT ratio for the CTs on the HV side will be 133.33 ampere by 5 into root 3 ampere.